Matthew Kershaw, Halo 5. It is the last hope for Halo, I guess.
I thought you were going to say last hope for humanity, and I was going to say no, that's Destiny.
Yeah, you probably. I mean, there's Guardians in this too. Fucking still no Guardian fuel. What the fuck? Did you hear about the Black Ops beer called Black Ops 3?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Dumb.
it's fucking really smart. Yeah, this is Warzone, new multiplayer experience for Halo 5 Guardians. You just picked up Halo 5 Guardians. How are you finding it?
I'm not liking it.
I
don't like the rec system. I don't like that they've taken out custom emblems and now you have shitty preset ones that you just choose the color scheme of.
I mean, I think that's a really minor thing to take issue with, but okay.
But it's been in the Halo game since the very start, or at least Halo 2 maybe. I don't think it was in Halo 1, but it's like they just removed it and it's pointless. Why did they have to remove that? I had the same emblem in every single Halo game.
Well,
it was something that just like I identified with my character in Halo.
I mean, it's now more of a card system, isn't it? Because it's like emblem and card, one and the same.
Yeah, but why did they have to do that? It's just...
I don't know, I think that's like the least of the game issues, so minor that I didn't even mention it in my review, which you can find right now at GameDropZone.com.
Right now. Put it in there right now, if this goes up.
No, because it's a fucking... Like, you can still change the colour of it, what more do you want?
I want to be able to have my sniper emblem, like I always had.
I'm sure you can get one if you get some sniper kills, but first you'll have to pay for those sniper rifles.
Yep.
The fucking rec system is so fucked, you're dead on with that.
Yeah, the rec system's awful. I'm like, my first game in Halo, I got 34 kills and 5 deaths in my first arena game. I don't know how many rec points I got, but I probably got just barely more than my teammates that got like 2 kills or 4 kills.
Yeah, you need to play more Warzone because they obviously have bigger yields, but the matches take like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I bet it's really comparable. Yeah, right, so I've played more than 14 hours now of Halo multiplayer at the time of recording.
Oh, I saw when I was like, man, I'm leveling up really slow, I'm only like rank 4, I wonder what Kyle is, and he's like rank 19, I was like, oh, okay then.
I think I'm 20 now, but yeah.
I saw all your cool like armor, and I was like, oh, okay, so he's got a lot of these rec packs.
So, right, the rec packs, I bought the deluxe edition, right, so I get 2 premium rec packs a week for like however many weeks. And I also threw £10 into the rec system, so I've bought quite a lot of packs. Like I've bought more packs than one should, and I still haven't unlocked the DMR yet for use in Warzone.
Wow.
Which is a primary weapon, so I cannot use the DMR. Like
I don't understand the rec system. Like I keep getting guns like a needler, and I don't know what it does.
Right, so primary weapons are all the human weapons. Now you get like one of them, and they're infinite, so you can keep using them. They're not single use like the power weapons, but there are different versions, so you can get like a recon AR, which will have like a battle rifle scope on it, and maybe a longer barrel for better range. It's like, the way they'd handle that is pretty cool, but the power weapons are like everything else, like even same storm rifles and like, you know, carbon carbines and stuff.
Yeah, like
and they're
I have
all
a
single
bunch of
use.
saws. So if I go into Warzone and I call in a saw, I lose one of the saw cards that I have.
Yes, and vehicles work the same way, which is where it gets fucked, because the best vehicle I've ever got in a rec pack was a Ghost. So I cannot use a Scorpion until I get it in a rec pack, for example.
I've had a Banshee before.
They give you like one of each at the start of it, I believe. Well, I definitely had one of each when I began. I don't know if that was the deluxe thing or what.
No, I have one of each. I didn't have a Mantis, I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't get one either. But yeah, like, you can't... You sort of... Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Like, the amount of time I put in and I still can't use vehicles. Because none of the game modes in the arena, you know, the traditional multiplayer, have vehicles in them at all. So it's like they've put vehicles behind the microtransaction paywall. And it's the worst thing ever. It fucking fucks the balance in such an amazing way.
It kind of makes sense that they're trying to go for, like, the arena is, like, just classic arena multiplayer, but there's no, like, big team battles, there's no fun game modes in there.
There's only, like, 5 game modes, anyway.
Yeah, if they put in big team battles and they put vehicles in that, fine. I mean, I understand why there's no vehicles in just normal arena, that makes sense, but...
Yeah, but, like, arena is just... I mean, the maps are smaller than these maps, but they're still like normal Halo maps, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've only played on like 3, maybe?
There's only like 5, maybe?
Yeah, I played one and it was like some weird street and there were cars everywhere and I hated it so much.
So, right, there's like, I think there's 7 or 8 different multiplayer maps, like traditional ones, and then the others are like Forge variants. If you know the arena one from the beta,
Yeah.
the horrible looking fucking shit pile in the middle of space.
Yep.
That and like actual Forge World, whatever it's called this time around. They're just like 8 more variants of them, and they're all terrible. Some of them are just like flat textured walls of just like color. It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst. But you haven't played any of the campaign yet, so I can't wait for you to get to that.
I've heard plenty about the campaign that I don't want to play it.
It's this game is to me the best playing Halo / shooter I think I've ever played.
Oh, you just shot that teammate in the back.
Whatever. He's there in the way. I got that fucking. I paid for that shotgun with my hard-earned money. I'm gonna shoot whoever I want with it. So yeah, like the single player is it's like Halo 4, where if you haven't kept up with the fiction, you won't know what the fuck's going on. Only unlike Halo 4, it's kind of poorly paced. And without getting into spoilers, maybe the whole story hinges on a dream sequence? Maybe?
I'm still in a dream.
Yeah, not that kind of dream. It's like, this dude knocked his head, and now the story's going in this direction. Like, literally what happens. It's fucking fucked up.
Wow.
But yeah, I got through that campaign in 5.5 hours, which is not a lot of hours. That's less than I did with Halo 4. That was like 6.5. I'd guess, anyway. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game. Fucking action is just superb. Even in the single player. / multiplayer. No co-op modes, and Forge isn't in till December.
What?
There's no Forge and there's no co-op modes aside from the campaign.
Oh,
No
that's
firefight,
great.
no Spartan Ops. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
no
isn't
Forge.
Spartan Ops supposed to be in this game?
They never said it was, but it's super disappointing that it's not. It's like they've lost so much with this game, like, you know. I cannot forgive them either for what they've done with the vehicles. Like, it's alright saying arenas shouldn't have vehicles for what it is, but there's no way of getting vehicles aside from the microtransaction system.
Yeah.
So, it's like the most galling thing they could have ever done with Halo.
I mean, it's not like you use vehicles very well, considering you just crashed that mongoose twice and left it.
That's okay, because I have literally 60-odd mongooses of like 3 paint color variants. Including the only one, which is black, which I like.
Down. Lost one to a ghost. Stay sharp.
So what weapons are you using?
The assault rifle and the BR, that's about it. That's all I have.
Have you had any time with the SMG? Because I'm a big fan of the SMG.
I did in the arena crappy blue map
Yeah.
a bit, but like I don't really like it. The assault rifle's still better than it.
I guess it's the range, isn't it?
Yeah, it has better range, and I think it might have less firepower, or less firing speed, but it does more damage.
Yeah. I want the fucking DMR, dude. It's killing me that I don't have it. Pistol's alright, but not amazing.
Your controller disconnected there.
Fucking old. It disconnects like twice a game.
You shouldn't break every peripheral you own for the Xbox.
Patrick, our good friend and a couple of time contributor to the site, totally went out and bought the Elite controller, or he's ordered the Elite one. You know, the fucking metal pro gaming one. But it's sold out, so he had to go to Amazon France and buy it for like 130 euros. So I'd love to hear his thoughts on that. Maybe we'll get him to do like a review of that or something. Because that sounds like a fucking waste of cash.
It's a really nice controller, I want it.
I mean, I just want a DualShock on my Xbox, but fair enough. To be honest, I think £50 for a controller is too much. But that might just be me.
Yeah, well this one's £150?
Yes, I think so. $150 for sure.
It's cheaper than like the actual pro controllers you can buy for it, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, it's still a controller though. At the end of the day. And like, it's a fucking Xbox. So I've got the new dashboard, which I know you like.
Yeah.
But the video's just ended, so I guess we talk about that on the next podcast we do.
Oh man.
That's GameDropZone.com.
Reeling them in there.